What's shuffling got to do with it? Oh god, I'm gonna write a song now, I think.
You're not.
Shotgun.
Yeah, once again, my deck's degenerate, so I'm letting Jeff take the play.
Man, this hand's got turn 2 scavenging use. I don't know how Brad's Dredge deck can win. Yeah, I mean, definitely a keep. This hand's just great in general, and it's reasonable in this matchup.
Also a keep. Definitely want to draw some lands, but I can cast all my spells right now. So.
I'll start off with the old Stomping Ground Bird. 17, go ahead.
I don't think you could win if Brad was on the play.
Even with Lightning Bolt?
Uh-huh.
Rough.
Easy.
Right, I got Bolt, Scoos, and some lands, one of which is a canopy.
Oh, God.
Cool. I'm always torn on whether or not I'm supposed to kill Bolt the mana guy against this deck, or if I'm just supposed to hold my thing. The problem here is, well, we drew this, so we're definitely doing this now. And then Brad is obviously Infect, so I really don't care about our life swirl anymore. So I'm just going to go to 14 and play Scavenging Ooze off of Sacred Foundry. Go ahead.
Well, must draw a land.
You're still drawing here.
How?
Do this. Oh, F. I didn't realize that was that.
Yeah.
Fuck, you're dead.
Yeah. Pass.
Oh, you're on the draw too?
Yeah.
Head pro. Yeah. Look at that. Always Bolt the Bird. Canopy tech for 2. Eat your thing. Go up to 14 or 15. You
What am
go
I at?
down to 15 as well because you probed. Yeah.
Yep.
Voice. Go ahead.
13.
Yep. 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 Should put this card over here and then Bolt your man. Oh, I could have collected Brutality then. Ooh.
That's it.
I've got so that's 20. I didn't draw one of those in what 7 games against Dredge.
No.
There's 2 collected brutalities in the core deck tonight, which is a hedge for extra removal and a good card against spell-based combo decks. So it's really good in this matchup too, because you can like kill their guy and like take away one of their protection spells.
Yeah, yeah. I love it in this matchup. Or a ref get hit?
So your proxy decks, the Meadery page literally has a button that says export and then print proxies, and it formats them 9 to a page
What a
for
way to
you.
go down.
Yeah.
ACL.
Yeah, it looks like he tried to catch himself,
Yeah.
which is not what you want to be doing.
Do we have Thing Ascension? Is that a deck or is that a board game?
It's the Ascension, yep.
Is it a board game?
It's like the Suicide Blue or whatever we're calling it, the Kiln Fiend deck, where it's just like
Dice Lightning Bolt.
people are talking about this deck for the. I mean, the Ascension deck is basically it's like just a different take on
The
Burn.
Ascension deck
Yeah.
is fine. The Suicide Blue is trash in my opinion. I think that deck's awful.
Alright, so Brad's gonna play this game.
It's a keep. We got a threat, some lands, and some spells.
God, I was so excited for this. And there weren't
And
any
no lands, yeah.
Yep.
Hearthstone here.
Hearthstone hand. Yep, this hand's so good in Hearthstone.
Great.
Nova Blitz hand.
No voice hand, yep.
I've been having a lot of fun with that game.
Yeah, it looks okay.
Do they have backup refs?
Yeah, they have one
Okay.
comes down from the booth.
Okay.
Does it? If they need them.
Any opinions on the Bant Spirits deck? It's probably one of the many sea of tier 2 decks that would be great in Modern if Dredge and Infect weren't just so much better than everything else.
Tier 2. That's super generous.
It's fine. It has a lot of the pieces to do everything a good, reasonable, consistent deck wants to do, except Cast Collector Company. That's actually a deck that can leverage and play Rest in Peace.
I
So
believe
like that's you know, we talked earlier tonight about how there's a lot of decks that just can't afford to play it. That's not one of them. That deck can definitely just jam a bunch of Rest in Peace to the board, and the only thing you're sacrificing is consistency on your collecting companies. But
Or cameras are messing because they can see this. Yeah.
who cares?
I don't care either. Someone asked why there's a rhino hanging out outside. I'm like, how can they see that?
The hand cams, you can see that. On the top down, you can't see the line,
Oh,
which is
okay.
fine. I don't care. Right, 6. Yep, this 6 is super reasonable. We're going to fetch our Murmuring Bosk on 1 here for the tri-land value, and we'll get scry me a river. Huh. think I want a third land. That's probably.
Is it a tree folk? You want a tree folk?
I want a tree folk. Yeah, ideally we'd find a tree folk.
17.
Windswept Teeth pass.
Invigorate. Kill you.
Kill yeah. Ah!
I can't believe you're walking into that massacre this week. I hate that deck. I haven't seen that deck a lot, honestly, in Legacy.
Which deck?
The Infect.
The Infect matchup's good for a big red.
Yeah, I believe it. You have Chalice.
And Blood Moon.
And Blood Moon, yeah.
And Sudden Shock.
I believe it. You have Chalice. Like, everything's one in that deck, right?
Oh, yep. Yep, no box.
Yep, 1.
Yep. Gotta take a poison. Do we have a poison counter? Sir?
Do we have a poison counter?
Do we have a poison counter?
All pass.
I'm gonna go to... put my Nemesis out there.
Do we have a poison counter?
Get a Murmuring Boss.
Got that just for you this week.
Put Murmuring Bosk up there for the kids. I'm sure they have no idea. Many in chat. There's 400 people. Thank you all of you for choosing to spend part of your Monday here with us while we jam some Modern. I'm sure there's some of you out there that don't know what this Murmuring Boss card does.
I don't.
It's being reprinted in the Commander set,
I don't play EDH, so I don't know what it does.
We're going to go ahead and play this basic force, and then I'm going to go down to 18 off this Murmuring Bosk and cast Collective Brutality, discarding a Voice of Resurgence. I'm going to go -2/-2 and discard.
You're going to 18?
Yep. Separate targets, right?
Yep.
So even if Brad saves this, I still get the discard effect here. Yep.
It's there's 2 lines on there, right?
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Pick.
Oh, that's it? Just 2 accompaniments?
Yeah,
That's all? Nothing to see here?
Once you discard one, you're dead.
I'm going to take the mutagenic growth.
Because you would be dead.
Because,
Yeah. Could have done anything else.
I'm going to cut this deck here in a second.
Gotta find him another one.
Any pump spell kills you?
Oh, yeah.
I guess I should have played the Ink Moth Nexus last turn, but I wanted to be able to leave open
Double.
2 spells.
Fate
It
Seal.
wouldn't have killed me. Go ahead. I just wanted to know.
Alright, fine.
We're getting hipped out here or not.
Go get him.
That walks.
Yeah, you might as well now. No, yeah, definitely.
Nah, you don't delve if you don't have to, right?
Right, you
So
use
I leave
everything.
one?
Yeah, use all your
Especially
mana.
with the second one.
Yeah, use all your
So I'm
mana.
going up to 7, put Infect.
Yep.
Alright. This. Go take another one.
Yep.
Yep, kill Brad's guy, take away the next become immense. Go ahead. I took another 1 point to do that, so I am at 17 now.
irrelevant number.
Go ahead, yep. Yep, go to 2. Or go to 8,
Yep.
in fact. That is not the PN Corindalar we were looking for. Play this, I guess, return collective.
Does that do
No,
anything?
that doesn't do anything. I should definitely return this Windswept Teeth because I drew a red source here, so if I draw Pia and Corindalar, this lets me cast it. Go.
Yep.
Because I have to chump with the bird this turn since I'm dead to the Ink Moth. So we're taking mutagenic growth here. Dead to any pump spell now. Block 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Go.
Fetch to some number.
So playing that a turn behind definitely hurt you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have been able to become immense the turn he become immense.
He would if he had more enough to delve. Extra cards.
He would need 2 more cards. Because
He
he would
had
have had to pay 1.
No, he
the
had
turn
enough.
I played a land, I could have played an Ink Moth.
Yeah.
The second land.
Right.
Sure, and then turn 3, you wouldn't have had enough to become immense me and attack with him well.
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah.
No, no,
So,
yeah,
yeah, it ends up being the same.
I guess
Yeah,
that's
you're right.
He should be 10 now. He's dead. I don't know how he's 10. Why would you be at 9? Why would you be at 10? They said you're at 10 already. You've taken 1 here. You took 5, 6.
7 off the Become a Men's turn, right?
And 1 before.
Oh,
one.
yeah,
Plus one,
we did
then.
miscount, didn't we?
Missed
It's
one.
1, and then I'd go to 8 off the 7
Oh,
turn,
and
and then 1, 1. Yeah,
And then
okay.
1 and 1. Now, if you block the turn before, you could be at 9, right?
I couldn't.
But then you
He would have
okay.
died this turn.
Right, yeah.
I would. Then I wouldn't have been able to block that turn.
Right. One way you slice it, you're dead because your bird's gonna be. You could have. Did you have 4 lands that turn?
What?
Did you have 4 lands that turn? You played the. So you could have used Ewit to get back bird and cast bird again.
Oh yeah,
I guess.
yeah, I could have.
Whatever.
I guess. Yeah.
But you got back a
Yeah.
Windswept. Did you have a land in hand?
Yeah.
You did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you weren't technically.
I wasn't. I thought we did the math wrong.
My blocks were determined
To be
by
fair, I
the
let
wrong
Jeff count.
by the wrong amount of poison.
Shouldn't have done.
Let Jeff count. Yeah, that's fine. You guys agreed to it. It must be fine.
No, they're right because I took 1 from Ink Moth and then 1 from Ink Moth and 8 total from the
Yeah.
from the Glistener Elf.
Yeah, I think you counted 6 just off of becoming.
Correct. Yeah, I went to 7 on that third turn.
Yep.
Interesting them and seeing double become is
It's good.
feels great.
Yep.
So this hand is not stellar in this matchup, but I think it's. Have I played a quarter calling yet tonight?
No, you
No.
have not.
Okay.
I was wondering. Actually, I haven't looked at the list tonight, and I was wondering if you put Chord
In the deck.
in the deck because
Yeah.
you took them out last week, right?
Correct. Yeah, we were at there's 4.
Well,
it's
to be
the only 2
fair,
we're
you
playing.
haven't played a. You haven't
Resto
played a
Angel?
deck. No, he hasn't played a deck that like has bought him time to play Coco either.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
Sure,
Like,
sure,
We're
yeah.
done by
Maybe
like turn
Chord.
4.
Yep.
All right, so this hand, I think I'm definitely going to keep this hand because it's reasonable if we hit any chord. Like if this hand's just actually insane. So and removal can buy us time, so you get a lot of good live draws.
I mulliganed. It was like 3 lands, or no, 4 lands, 3 spells, none of which were a threat.
So if I would have, So that second game was just a hot mess because I counted wrong.
We'll keep this 1 lander on the draw and scry.
God, that card's so good too.
I have to bottle.
Yeah, you have to, but it's
I'm
great.
shuffling anyway, so
Oh, that's fair.
I'm going to go 17 off Temple
So-
Garden and play this bird. Go
I
ahead.
can draw it potentially.
Oh, he's got the foil birds.
Thanks, Van Meter.
I'm at 17 as well.
Yep, tag game.
You were up.
This is why I don't like this format. It's green decks bashing into each other.
George is technically a green deck too.
It
So
is.
it's got Copper Light Gorge in it.
It's got lightning on. It's the greenest of decks.
It's the greatest of decks, yeah. Play Walrus. Go ahead. Actually, instead of doing, I play this out and play Scavenging Ooze.
The problem with us playtesting Lantern is those games are like long, or you have to just concede. Like it's not fun to watch. It's just not fun to watch.
Lantern's not fun to watch. They don't put it on coverage at events for a reason unless it's really deep.
Too late.
Witness, Raging Ravine.
That's pretty good.
215.
He wasn't lying at least when he said his name was good.
If we hit a quarter calling.
It's cool, okay.
Shirt.
Yep.
Going around.
Sure.
I'm supposed to do this.
Not yet.
The Twisted Image?
I mean, you can. I don't think you're supposed to now, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
No, you-
Now I respond.
Well, no. I think you have to wait because you want to kill his.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, he has the Twisted Image.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! Back for 2.
Yep. Ooh, wait. No, it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. Yep, take 2.
You're on to 11.
11.
Go ahead. Yep. There's one of those in there. Go ahead.
There's only one. God,
Yeah.
that card's so great too.
And now I have to ask the
Oh,
important question
yeah.
that every modern player has to ask it several times in their life.
Oh
Am I
yeah.
dead?
Oh yeah.
Trigger.
Block. Always block, kids. Always block.
Yep, that's fine.
Alright, so now this has 1 -0 -1 counter and 2 -1 -1 counters. Not to confuse anyone.
Go.
Best card in the world.
Quality design.
You have to land your bone.
Go. I should attack you for 2. You go to 11. Go ahead.
He goes to 9.
He goes to 9. Oh yeah, he was at 13,
9.
11. Yeah, go ahead.
I think I fetch. And you're at
0.
0 infect. That's not good.
Nicely done.
Yep.
Vector.
Yep. 2 infects.
Go.
And you are so dead too.
Draw.
Spellskite.
Man, it's a good card. I know he has another heat wit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also drew a path. I'll path this.
Yep. See you later.
Jeff pulled the poison
Pull
counter.
poison counter down. Thank
Blossoming defense.
you. That's not. Is that creature you
Creature you
control?
control.
God, that card is so dumb.
They're all dumb. All the
Why
new
do
ones-
they just print
all the new
mono
ones are dumb.
upgrades for the best decks in the format?
All the new ones are very dumb.
Why? So, Blossoming Defense is target creature you control, so just like Apostle's Blessing, cannot redirect to spells. Okay, alright. Cash in the Wall of Roots, because it's got a combination of -5 defense. Play this to turtle and just return path decks out of my hand.
Yep.
Actually, I'm supposed to tap like that, so that way in case there's a random way to kill this, but not this, I still have white mana up. Attack for 4.
I know he has another path now.
Not the same path.
Whatever.
How this card works too.
That's what she said. If you're blocking, it has to be here, right?
Yeah, but then I'm putting 2 creatures in the graveyard.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's getting more power off the table, so it's like a wash, right?
Yeah.
Makes me use more mana.
Block here.
Yep. You take 2 and go to 7.
Yeah.
Good.
Not everyone is Tom Ross.
No
Sure.
blocks. Yep. And again, you don't want to try and kill this inside of combat, because like if Brad had another Blossoming Defense here, I'd take 2 more poison. I'm going to play around Spell Pierce with this and go to my turn and step out each your Glistener Elf. We could also draw something like Voice here to like make waiting reasonable. Try and pet this. Play tap land, attack Brad for 5.
Alright, so let's see here. Ink Mop isn't good. Yeah, I don't think I can beat the Spellskite.
Opinion
The
of
second
Tezzerator
one?
with Gluttonous Creed Inventor's Fair.
Like 4-0'd some event in Japan.
Oh.
Or 401
Great.
Haruya tournament.
Great.
Okay, I go to 2.
Yep. Guess bird, go.
Awesome.
Oh, that might be it. Could be Blossoming Defense.
Yep.
No. I'm at 2.
Yep.
Technically not dead. Go.
Oh wait. Am I dumb? I'm dumb.
What?
You were going to 2?
Yeah.
You could eat.
God, YouTube's got. I've got two creatures
Oh,
here, and I had
sure.
2 green.
Sure.
Or my first one.
I remember my first look, man. You know how long it's been since I've activated Scavenging Ooze?
That's kind of my fault. I thought for a while.
Chat's gonna get there. Don't worry.
Yeah.
They'll be like, "Oh, look, they figured it out." So I told you, the YouTube, and that there's me. I love all those people. There's always the YouTube comments where I get the email that a comment's been posted, and then I go to check it in 3 minutes, and they're like, "The comment's been deleted because like they watched into the video long enough to
Yeah,
actually."
I do that all the time. Actually, like I'll watch some of the videos that I missed, and then I'll like start typing into our chat, like, "Hey, blah blah blah. This is how it works." Oh, and then you guys. Yeah.
I actually think Kiki Chord's Infect matchup's pretty reasonable, especially with the Lightning Bolts in this deck now. I think the matchup was pretty close when I didn't have Bolt, and having extra removal in the main is another... Like, I think Dredge is the fast matchup I'm just going to need a bunch of cards on the board for if I were to decide to play this deck.
Can I stop the one-liners?
You're going to play this game,
Yeah, I'm
for
flipping.
reference.
Gotta be greedy sometimes.
Um,
I have a threat and a noble, so it's kind of like a land, but if he has a bolt, that sucks.
my hand does not have removal, but it's very reasonable. I would definitely keep this hand, and it shows that Court of Calling is still in my deck, so, you know.
Alright, 18, let's see what's going on first.
It's pretty good for you.
Yep, so based on that, and the fact that this probe did not draw me a land, I will go to 15 and play noble. Had I drawn a land, I probably would have played Glistener Elf.
Heath, go ahead. I don't think I'd keep this in a tournament at 7 against Infect. Like, maybe if it was like a 6 with one of these random cards gone, I'd think about it, but...
I could see it on the play, but not the draw.
Yeah, that's fair. It's on the play this, like, just let's block Listener Elves. Yeah.
Alright, of course we do the land. Alright, I'll just go to 14, play Blighted Illusion plus Glistener Elf.
Since our life total doesn't matter in this match, I'm just going to go ahead and grab the Bosk here. So in case we draw Brutality or something, or if we have a Pontiff in our deck tonight. So.
You're at 18.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, you hit the second land? This guy.
If I would have had a Blight Agent, my turn 2 would have been safe.
I think I'm supposed to play the voice out, go to 18, go ahead. Actually, what's your path? I think I'm supposed to path probably. Yeah, I'm just going to path the Blighted Agent, still going to 18. And then play this Fetch Land out. Because I have the Witness to Witness back path next turn, so that's probably optimal, just like removal, snap removal. Yeah. And instead of this could be an untapped land. Let's just play the... Gives Brad more information, but it sequences my lands more optimally. Because if I'm going to be able to kill both of his Infect guys, this could be just done with damage, so we don't want to be too loose with our life level. Hopefully we just don't die next turn. The old might kill you. Might become a meant to kill you. Might mutagenic growth kill you.
Don't have it.
What are you
Yeah!
at, Brad?
14, I think.
14.
Fetch shock, fetch probe, yeah.
That's the last one.
Hold on.
Can Splinter Twin beat Dredge?
I don't know. That's what I was thinking.
Someone just mentioned Splinter Twin in chat. It wouldn't be playable, right?
And Flag Ray makes it
Twin
hard.
would be playable. It's good against Infect, but
No, it'd be fine against Dredge.
well, I mean, they're like have a bad burn matchup.
It's fine. When you remand freaking Cathartic Reunion,
I guess you have to win the die roll,
3.
and you have to hope they're on a Cathartic Reunion hand.
Go ahead.
All right, probably just dead. Please be Pontiff. Please be Pontiff.
illegal zone. Illegal zoning for that card.
That's an okay draw. We'll discard a Forest and -2/-2 discard card.
This
Take
is
the one
one
that gives
more
4/4.
damage,
Yep, that's 2 more damage. Yep.
Alright.
And then play a land here, and then, yeah, it's turn. We're actually in an okay spot. Collective Brutality might have gotten us back in this game if we don't die from the Strauss up.
Brad took 2.
No, I didn't. I only used the Duress.
-2/-2 and Duress.
Yeah, okay.
This
This is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5 with the Blossoming Defense, so we're dead to any pump spell here. Red's working with perfect information.
trying to think if I'm supposed to pump.
You know I'm getting back path next turn.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not pumping.
So I go to 6. Go. Fetch to... So I've used this twice now, and I fetched fetch, so I should be at 16. Grab a Sacred Foundry. These games have sold me on Collective Brutality being reasonable.
Any card seems fine.
Yeah, it's really good against Infect and Burn.
Yeah, that's a perfect summary. Twin struggled versus Zoo and Dredge's Zoo where your bolts don't matter. It's a great way to summarize this.
I beat Dredge as Twin all the time.
That's very different.
True. It was a different format at the time.
It's a different dredge deck.
Yeah, you're right.
They have,
You're right.
play this, get back path. Huh. Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to get back. I was gonna say maybe I'm supposed to do that, but that's wrong. Go ahead. This is instant speed, which is just great. And again, I'm not just doing it willy-nilly. I can block Brad's thing here if he attacks. Which he has to burn a pump spell to get through this, and then he has to have more protection to beat the path as well. You have 2 cards?
Yep.
Path. Glistener Elf getting Stomping Ground, going to 13. Or, sorry, getting Temple Garden, sorry.
Glistener Elf?
Blighted Agent, sure.
Yeah.
That's the one I care about.
Yeah, I would let the Glistener Elf happen.
Yep. Yep.
Good.
I'm at 13.
Yep.
11, Chord for Pontiff.
Yep.
Put Orzhov Pontiff up there for him. It's a card I haven't played for a while. Good.
Am I supposed to let the Blighted Agent die so I can save the Glistener Elf? Maybe. Yeah. That's good. Huh. Yeah, that might have just been my inexperience with Infect. I was probably supposed to let you path whatever you wanted.
You're still in a bad spot, though, right?
I'm still in a bad spot, but
like,
at least I
have
can keep a guy.
Have a guy. Yeah.
The problem is, like, I keep a guy, and then you have a guy that can block my guy.
Yeah, so, like the Noble Hierarch still dies.
Yeah.
And the Blighted Agents, and the Blighted Agent is gone. And cause like my line is still Court for Pontiff on my turn, even with if you save your guy, don't save your guy.
Right.
Yeah, we're pretty. I love the delay. Yeah, we're talking about that. We'll get there. Yeah, I think that Brad's right that the better line is not getting savaged by Pontiff, leaving a guy behind, but at the same time, Brad's like not going to be able to attack into my Pontiff without a pump spell, and in a world where Brad can attack into my guy with a pump spell, I then haunt one of my other guys, and like, yeah.
I don't understand why playing Agent was bad, though. I felt like I had to play Agent. I have no way to get my elf through.
Yeah, like, yeah.
So if you can give me a reasonable argument as to why it was bad, that'd be good to know, but it didn't seem bad to me. Yeah, the Collective Brutality was a
Yeah, that card single-handedly swung that entire game. The fact that it generates 2 spell turns effectively, you're like turning one of the other cards in your hand into another spell that's hopefully meaningful. So this hand is very reasonable, and it exemplifies one of the reasons I love Eternal Witness. This hand only has 2 lands in it with a bird, but Eternal Witness is going to rebuy this fetch land on 2 if we don't hit a land drop, so this hand's very great.
I think I'm supposed to keep, but again, like, I think Blighted Agent's probably one of my best cards.
I'm going to go ahead and fetch Stomping Ground and the bird. Good. Actually, let's get Overgrown Tomb. Nah. Yeah, I'm going to do Overgrown Tomb into bird in case the bird dies and I draw Collective Brutality. The main deck black cards is weird.
Alright, 18.
Chord, Scoos, Witness, Resto.
Go ahead.
And again, we missed our land drop here, so I'm going to go ahead and shock to 15 and then play Witness and rebuy this fetch. Go ahead.
Interesting.
That's so tough.
Mm.
This one.
Okay.
Really wish I had like a Pendlehaven.
Yep. Pendlehaven makes the always block plan much worse, because then you're just like blocking to just save Infect instead of making them use cards.
Yep.
What you got for me?
Definitely playing a Noble.
Okay. Well, there's not 2 nobles. I'm okay with that.
I'm attacking.
Always block.
Might.
Yep.
Go.
gonna fetch here. Yeah, I'll go 12. I don't think I really am that worried about it. And play Scavenging Ooze, Selfless Spirit off Stomping Ground. Go ahead.
Yeah. Again, Jeff's kind of like always blocking.
Or just like wait, I don't know. It sucks because he has to
I feel like I'm
rest
supposed
on
to
each other.
wait. It's really bad. Wait to draw just like one of two distortion strikes.
Yeah, the Distortion Strike and Blight Agent hands are the ones that are tough.
Alright, my phase.
Sure. So the flying is pretty valuable here, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump with Scavenging Ooze.
Yep.
Block with my Grizzly Bear.
Go.
Just don't have any plays. I'm very unlucky. Go ahead.
Jeez. It's too bad.
Combat.
Yep.
Dragon.
Chord for 2.
In response?
Yep.
Pierce.
Sure. So the chord for 2 would have gotten a spell skite there to redirect immunogenic growth, but that's fine. Sometimes you get spell pierced. Come in. 0 infect, right?
Yeah.
Panda Buffett with the 3-month resub. Thank you for the continued support. I do
That's
appreciate
Buffet.
it.
If anyone should know how to read Buffet, it's you.
I'm a very health conscious vegetarian individual. Thank you very much, sir. I'm gonna go ahead and play Eternal Witness and read by Chord of Calling.
No, don't do that.
Go ahead.
Don't do that. Why do you want to do that? All right.
I need to think.
Thinking resolved, sir.
Nice bird. Nice blocker.
Yep.
Yes, I'm fat shaming Jeff.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Hmm.
I'll short both.
No blocks.
No blocks.
Yep.
He's
And he can only do
pass.
9.
Oh, the comments.
You might have a path.
This is 7, 8.
Yep.
Sure.
Oh, I'm supposed to go for it. Go.
Bolt this.
Bolt that, he says.
Go.
Gross. Go.
We'll get that there, Pontiff.
Restoration Angel.
Yep.
Blink Witness.
Yep.
Get back 1 sub teeth.
Yep.
Chord for Kiki.
Dead.
Yep.
Yep. I never like playing around a second spell pierce out of them.
Don't have a mind.
Yeah, I guess Vines is loose there. Yeah, that's probably a loose play. I think I win the game regardless of the way I take that.
Did you have a pass?
I was really aggressive.
He had the bolt.
I
right.
could have gotten the back the bolt. Yeah, I think that was too aggressive. I forget. I was fine.
No. The turn you bolted my
He had
No,
the
I
bolt.
only had the bolt. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have another +2.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I would have just bolted the elf and gone to 9 and then been effective. Yeah, that was too aggressive. I probably should have just been a little more conservative. But you can read all about my experience.
What did I take you to?
I just got 8. So if you would have been +2 -1, it would have been at 9.
Yeah, that's why I said you could only do 9. I was thinking.
Yeah.
I think if you only attack with 1, I probably block. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think that's why I have to attack with bolt.
Yeah.
'Cause I really don't want you
It
blocking
makes sense.
there.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Explain the logic behind no blocks there. I wanted, I had the bolt, which made me feel like it was very unlikely for me to die that turn because I had the bolt. And these decks are playing less ground swells, which I have less instant speed 4/4s, and they're more on the Might of Old Corrosive plan. And I wanted to be able to bolt something and then rest of my witness and bolt something else. So if I block either of my guys, I can't resto, witness, bolt the following turn. And I felt like being at 0 poison, I was unlikely to take 10 that turn.
Yep. Basically, we just need some early pressure. I think if we had a 2-lander, we'd have been able to do a lot better.
This is a hand where, again, I think if I know Brad's on Infect, I probably just mulligan it. So I think I'm going to mulligan it here for the sake of playing interactive Magic. This is definitely a reasonable hand to keep against an unknown. Maybe it's not reasonable to keep against an unknown in Modern just because it doesn't do anything on turn 1. But and this deck has a lot of 1-drops there now. Like we're on 4 paths, we're on bolts, we're on birds. Like,
Isn't Smuggler's Copters busted with Lingering Souls? Because no one tried it yet. It's actually been on the back of my mind in Abzan. I think what you need is like a reasonable 1-drop. I don't know if Gnarlwood Dryad is a reasonable 1-drop in Modern.
you know what Copter is? It's a playable artifact that's on Mishra's Bubble.
Right. Yeah.
Seriously, like
No, that's why it's been in my head.
Lingering Souls is in standard legal good. Ian, you slay me.
I'm supposed to keep in. Am I on the play?
You're on the play.
No,
Yeah.
definitely.
Let's go to 6 again with that deck. This is a medium 6, but I think I definitely would keep this. Eternal Witness makes our chances to get removal, makes removal drawing any removal better. Plus we have a scry on the draw, so like we can find a bird or a bolt or a path or something to do on the first turn of the game. This is not a 1-drop. It is an accelerant, but we got plenty to do on the second turn, so I think I'm going to bottom that in the hope of finding a 1-drop and I draw step.
Pretty sure this is a mulligan. Let's see what 7 looks like. Alright, sure. I'm on the play, right?
Yep.
God, it's so bad.
Why is it bad?
So it's bad because I have 1 land, but it's a Dryad Arbor. So
They can't possibly be keepable.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if I could play this Noble on 1,
Yeah, 0%.
but I can't.
No way. Yep. That's like keep it like 5.
Yeah. Well, again, I don't want to just keep mulliganing to
Yeah, I
the
know,
God
but-
hand.
There's a difference between the God hand and the let's not keep the stone.
Would you have kept at 6? I didn't have the Noble.
Okay. Yeah, and I don't think.
I think that's even
I
more
think,
of a
and
mulligan.
I don't think you keep it. I don't think you keep the hand at 6 even with the Noble. Probably.
Yeah.
I think your average 5 is probably better than that. I think
Yeah.
you don't keep the Noble Dryad Arbor hand until like 5 cards probably.
I also don't think the Dryad Arbor should really be in there right now. I don't
There aren't a lot of Lilianas.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is just a list from a classic, so yeah. But I think you're right that it should just maybe be another mana producing land.
Alright, we're missing a blue source, but we do have spells, and we have like a taxing program to help us get there.
Scry.
With the sky. Looking for a blue source, so about
Having played with Gataxian Probe in a sanctioned event ever since it was standard legal, this is some jacked up Magic card this past weekend. It gets rid of one of the most interesting aspects of the game.
Yeah, it's great.
Nice blue source, nerd.
Yeah. Hey, man. Like, you blew it
I
up.
scryed to the bottom and drew my 1-drop, though, just like we drew it up, so go ahead.
Tough game.
And I think I'm getting the Overgrown Tomb here, again, just in case Brad would have killed my bird, so I can cast Collective Brutality if I draw it.
I played against Caleb Shearer in like round 6, and he probed me, and my hand was like Vapor Snag, Helix, Path, Deflecting Palm, Blessed Alliance. Some other 2 cards just don't matter, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't think I can win this game." So you're right. There's no more shock that he's gonna lose. It's great.
Alright, so I'm at 17, Brad's at 18. That card's not very good. I think we're supposed to just get our land back here. Have to like develop our board and try and like awkwardly race this card we can never race. Go ahead. Yep. 2-2. Yep. Sweet. Alright. Draw. I'm at 15. Fetch to 14. Good.
Not attacking.
Oh yeah, might as well.
16.
Good.
Oh boy, that's nice.
Take him to 5 this turn?
I block.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So 4.
I know what I would do. Sweet.
Yep. Block 1. Take 2. Go for it.
Go.
I don't know if I would have done that, but
I think I'm good.
My hand is
I want
not.
to see how this takes.
My hand's not great. Brad's at 16. Can never really race. Well, I guess. Yeah. Let's do that. Get you for 4 down to 12. Go ahead.
ugh.
Hmm.
How many you got? 4?
4. So 6.
Oh, you can- 4, yeah.
Yep.
Trigger.
Yep.
Blossom into it.
Yep.
After that resolves, blossom into it.
Yep. No removal is no bueno. Six probably just
I
isn't a wellness
actually
matchup either.
the noble either.
Hmm.
I could just like kick vines, plus
Yeah,
blossom
could
into
kick
defense.
Either way is fine. I think.
Yeah. That's why I had so much land in my hand. I was like, that's why I was okay with trading
Yeah.
the Symbol Spirit the turn before.
Play the 7th game and then you know I play Jeskai.
Sure.
If Dredge gets banned, they'll skyrocket again. I mean, maybe. Like, what deck is... What, like, you think the Jeskai deck's going to be... I mean, the Jeskai deck's fine. I think it's playable. The Jeskai aggro deck, but...
I think if I was gonna, this is again like, if I was gonna play in a modern deck tomorrow,
I'd play Dredge 100%.
I would either play Dredge or I would play one of the 2 Rest in Peace decks that are like reasonable.
Which are?
Ban Eldrazi
Alright.
and
Band Spirits?
Ban Spirits.
Sure. Yeah, those are both really fair, so far.
Yeah. God, there's like no Bane Eldrazi this weekend. I played against it once.
It's not really good against Infect.
Yeah.
This 7 is just a good example of... this 7 is a great example of hands you're going to keep and lose game ones with over the course of a long tournament just because these aren't the cards that you want against your opponent's hand. If I kept this on the play in a tournament, I'd probably keep this every time if I don't know what my opponent's playing. Brad would likely run me out of the gate if I don't run some removal spells off the top or quarter calling. But I'm going to mulligan this because I know Brad's playing Infect.
These are hands I don't know if I'm supposed to keep.
I'd have had up turn 3. Where's that Fontaine with that hand? So maybe I'd have won.
Probably. I'm gonna mulligan it, but it's just like one land.
So you never keep that. That's 0%.
That's
With a probe, I think you maybe. If it was a
Sure.
probe, I'd snap it off. But
That's right. I think if one of those is a noble, I'd snap it
yeah,
off for
that's
sure.
right.
Yeah.
I agree. Whenever people ask me about budget considerations in Magic, my advice is always to just play casually with friends,
rent from spare deck, or play a different game. And that sounds like really kind of brutal, I know, but like there's a lot of hobbies out there, and Magic's a really expensive hobby. It just is.
Definitely true.
And if you and like Magic's a lot of things to a lot of people, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to just play Magic casually and like watch the more competitive stuff. Like, but expecting to be competitive on a budget outside of something like F&M or like your LGSs, it's tough.
You're gonna play, right?
Yep. Oh, come on, green source. Nope, the 7's not even keepable. This is the 6. If this Sacred Foundry was any green source, we'd snap this off with our bird, but it's not.
I'm gonna keep my 6. I've got a noble. The Glistening Elf has not been impressive, but again, at 6, like I wouldn't mulligan this hand. Is renting from spare deck more economical over time? I think renting from a spare deck is good if you're expecting to play different decks week to week.
Yep. In a competitive format like Standard, a lot of the time, especially you are, there's Standard's more about picking the right deck as opposed to picking one and learning it a lot of the time.
There are some people like Boswell's a good example where he kind of plays a singular deck throughout a whole format. But then you see some seasons he does better than others because
Correct. Yeah, because the deck he's decided to stick on is actually good versus not.
But he's a guy I've seen kind of stick to his guns a lot.
This is a 6 that I would be medium okay with keeping. I'm going to go ahead and scry myself a river. And I don't think I really want to draw this, but I am going to top it as a show of strength so I can just fetch it away.
Nice.
My scry is a Become Immense. Do I always keep Become Immense? I feel like I want to hit a Blighted Agent or like a Distortion Strike.
Good.
I'll get Basic Forest. Noble.
Nope.
Ooh, you didn't do anything on one? Actually, I'm going to play Glistener. No, I'm not.
I have a fetch line too.
Yeah.
So this is coming into play untapped if you play that.
No,
Play
that's-
the Glistener Elf out.
If I had a second threat, I would think I could play Glistener.
So, Brad's not attacking me next turn, so I guess I want to just play this Overgrown Tomb into this Scavenging Ooze, so 17. Good. Sure.
Go.
Bird's Paradise.
Yep.
Land, go ahead. Yep. Down to 18.
Yep.
Travix with the 2-month resub. Thank you for the continued support. The Chord is back on the menu. That is correct. Feels good to cast Chord of Calling. It's a much more complex card than Evolution. Feels like a finesse tool versus a brute force tool.
This is why I like Groundswell more than Might. Alright. Might.
Yep.
Come up.
Yep.
Trigger.
Throw away my Scavenging Ooze.
Okay.
Before this happens, I'm going to go ahead and pass your grab. So I'm going to do this at end step anyways, and none of the pump spells give trample.
Yep.
So on the off chance Brad can't save his guy, I keep my Scavenging Ooze.
Which I can't.
I'm going to fetch down to 16. Get Stomping Ground.
Brian, what are you going down to? 17?
Nope, just 18 still, right? 2 fetches.
Yeah, 2 fetches.
And then this is the path.
Alright, start my turn.
Did you have any mana left over?
I had Bird up.
You're supposed to eat.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And actually, I fetched tapped. I'm going to fetch untapped because my life total probably doesn't matter. Go to 14, need another card. Thank you. It's good. So, Brad on the 4 become immense deck, so eating everything out of his crypt is very valuable. A good draw. Witness.
14.
Yep. Take a pass.
Oh, sure.
Attack 2.
Yep.
Good.
It's one of the reasons I'm not using my Heath. I want to save these fetches.
For the turn you become immense, I can't chew them up.
Yeah. What is your life?
He's at
14.
I think I'll wait a turn. Go ahead.
Eat your thing.
Yeah.
Gosh, my hand is good. Yeah, attack for 4.
12.
Good.
Yep.
Comment.
Yep.
Block.
Okay.
Blink my bird.
Okay. Good.
Where's that Ponto?
Might. This null.
Quarter for 2.
Mutagenic growth. This null.
Yep.
Alright. Where's nulls?
Spell escape.
Yep.
And you were targeting different ones, so I need to pay 2. I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good call.
So, pay 2, go to 12. Spell escape is 1, so one of his nobles dies. Good.
Yep.
You gonna play Jessica against me?
Sure.
So fun.
I gotta stop recording.
It's so fun.
We got 450